Hi guys, welcome to Shiva Sai's Perseverance Software Training Institute. Alright, so in this video we'll look into CI part, right? So we have something like DevOps, which is a methodology which is much demanded in the market in case of software development and software delivery. So when we talk about DevOps, the core responsibility of a DevOps engineer is CICD. So we are now looking into understanding what is CI. See, CI stands for continuous integration, and so instead of reading this text, right, we'll go through the transitions. It will be clear here. So here, if you see, we have some engineers who are actually updating their code to a centralized repository. The moment they update or deleting, so this is automatically notified here via some means, and the latest code is pulled, built, test, and deployed, right? So see, actually if you are beginners, so the moment we have software code in place, that should be built, then we get an artifact which is our final package, so then we can test, then we can deploy. So deployment is all about enabling your application live. Okay, fine. So the thing is that this is a sample, phases in the workflow. So we can have multiple stages according to the requirement. So we have just highlighted some here. So when we talk about, engineers host their code centrally and they make changes there, and automatically the latest code should be pulled and built, tested, deployed. So this process, right, up to, I would say, up to here, right, this particular process, we can tell this is actually CI, continuous integration. All right, so actually for implementing this, we have many tools in the market like Jenkins, Bamboo, GitLab, Octopus, and many more. When we it depends on which tool you pick, but anyways any tool works the same way, just the terminologies or some of the other workflows might change, but it follows the standards and it helps us to implement it. All right, fine. Now here, when we talk about Azure especially, so Azure has given a CI/CD solution. So we are not into CD yet, right? So in this video is targeted for understanding CI only. So actually, if you see here, Azure Pipelines is a solution from Microsoft Azure Cloud, which is a completely cloud-based solution, meaning will not install, configure this particular tool. It is readily available on the cloud platform on Microsoft Azure. So that automatically performs this job. If you see, automatically builds and tests the code, right? Yeah, but see, do not worry about this continuous delivery for now. So this video is targeted on continuous integration only. All right, fine. So now what happens is, like, Azure Pipelines helps us to implement this sort of workflow. So once you sign up Azure, you can actually go to the Azure portal. So this is how it looks like. So just understand that we have two things here. All right, so okay, so one is Azure admin portal from Azure. So it is portal.azure.com. Yeah, so another one is Azure DevOps DevOps portal. We shortly call this as ADO. So here, it is basically something like dev.azure.com. All right. It is basically dev.azure.com. So here you can go through, see, this is portal.azure. From here you can go to Azure DevOps, search for it. You will get Azure DevOps organization. Click on it. Here you will be able to find my Azure DevOps organization. Click on it, and it will navigate you to the required ADO console. See, dev.azure.com. All right. So here, this is where we can actually get into Azure Pipelines. But let me explain you something, that here we should understand few terminologies like organization, project. So what is organization? Consider Shiva Sai Perseverance is an organization, and SSP for students would be one particular project. Consider this is project 1, and project 2 would be something like SSP for software. Maybe consider this is training institute. This project is for training and this particular project is for handling software IT. IT services, right? Product development and delivery, something like that. So here, organization is the master within which we have multiple projects. We can have multiple projects. If you want to work, what is a project? Project is one of your actually application where you want to implement CICD, DevOps culture, right? Right, fine. This is another application like that. It goes on. So organization is the master one within which we can have multiple projects. So definitely, though you have one project, you definitely need an organization. So we can create new organization. So click on continue. So here we can give some name. So give just SSP solution. Okay, we thought of SSP. Yeah, okay, we'll give solutions. So consider this is our organization. So you can host in a location, so 5S5VL. So here when we click on continue, so it is taking us to the organization, so within which so for now, for example, we'll create this particular project. So yeah, once the organization is created, we'll get into the organization. There we can again create a new project. See, this is our new organization. So these three are other test organizations. So this is our new one. So we can create a project. Consider SSP for students as a project. So create it. Now what happens is like here we can work with the Azure Pipelines, right? So we have the ready-made solution here. So just close this. So in the left panel, this is our ADO console now, dev.azure.com, under which we have boards, repos, pipelines, test plans, artifacts. The target in this video is to focus on pipelines, right? So here you can actually build your CI pipeline, right? So actually there are two categories here. So I just want to introduce that, which are, when we talk about Azure Pipelines, we have multiple benefits, like not only CI/CD can also be done, which is continuous delivery and deployment. So I'll go through this in one of the next video, right? So we can handle both CI and CD within Azure Pipelines. It supports different languages, and we can deploy application to multiple environments. These are all a core benefits. We have much more. And when we talk about how Azure differentiated this, build pipelines are responsible for continuous integration. It is all about what we have discussed in the previous slides. So release pipelines are all about once the product final artifact, meaning our final product is available, we should make that deployment in the sense enabling that application to the within the test team or to the outside customers. So that we need to get this artifact in pass to release pipelines where we can perform CD, continuous delivery or deployment. So just to introduce, continuous delivery is a manual intervention process in delivering the product to the customer, and continuous deployment is an automated passion on delivering the product to the required users. All right. Yeah. Thank you.